So as always, the new iPhone lineup is going to have 4 iPhones, the 2 Pro versions and the 2 non-Pro versions. You have the iPhone 15, the iPhone 15 Plus, the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Ultra, which was basically the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And here are 7 things that you need to know about it. The design aesthetic is almost going to be the same since the iPhone 12, but finally the non-Pro iPhones are also going to have matte finish back glass instead of the glossy fingerprint magnet like before, and even it is rumored that the iPhone 15 Ultras might have a titanium body. Even the side frame has a slight curve, but it's still a boxy design. And also finally, after years, iPhones will have a Type-C port instead of Apple's own Lightning connector. But here's a catch. The non-Pro variants will have a USB 2.0 ports, meaning lower data transfer speeds, but the higher variants will have 3.0 or the Thunderbolt ports, meaning the higher data transfer speeds. And obviously it's Apple, so they are not going to give you Type-C that easily. They're going to use MFI cable or made for Apple cable, so yeah, any other Type-C charging cable might not work with iPhones, or even it works, the charging speeds and also the data speeds might be slow. But what Apple did do right is bringing the dynamic island to all its iPhone 15s, be it a Pro or a non-Pro variant, where all of the iPhone 15s might have a bigger screen as before. But don't be happy yet, because it's Apple, there's always gonna be a twist. You're still going to get the 60Hz panel on the non-Pro variants of the iPhones yet again in 2023. Now you can't counter with that iPhone 60Hz is better than Android 60Hz. It's just not acceptable in 2023. They should have at least given us 90Hz and reserved the 120Hz for the Pro variants. The rest of the display specifications are almost going to be the same, where the non-Pro variants might have the 1080p display as always, and close to 2K panels on the Pro variants with 2000 nits peak brightness with some improvements here and there. Talking about improvements, the cameras will take a spec jump this year, where all of the iPhones are going to get a 48 megapixel primary lens, but the non-Pro variants will have a Samsung sensor, whereas the Pro variants will have a Sony sensor. Also, they're going to have the same 12 megapixel ultra wide cameras, but the iPhone Pro will have the same 3x optical zoom as before, but the iPhone 15 Ultra might have a 6x periscope zoom this year. So finally, Apple might give a competition to Samsung, and also 12 megapixel front cameras for all of the iPhones. But as usual, Apple will provide the previous year chipset on the non-Pro models, that is the Apple A16 Bionic chipset, but it is a good chipset though, whereas the Pro models will have the all-new A17 chipset, where it is said to provide at least 35% power efficiency and up to 15% performance jump compared to previous year A16, and it will also be based on the new TSMC 3nm architecture. The battery on the other hand is going to get a surprising jump in its size, where the non-Pro lineup will get up to 600 mAh jump in battery size as compared to the previous generations, and the Pro lineup will get up to 500 mAh jump in battery capacity. Storage on the other hand will be 6GB of RAM and 128GB of base variant for the non-Pro variants, and 256GB base storage for the Pro models. But with this, the prices will also increase, where the iPhone 15 might cost you around 80,000, 15 Plus is expected to be priced at around 85,000, the 15 Pro is about 1,30,000, and the 15 Pro Max or the 15 Ultra shall be around 1,50,000 price range. But do you know what you don't have to pay and you can enjoy for free? My videos. So do subscribe. Bye.